Good morning, people. I forgot that I actually just had my hair up. Oh well, I am done with today's shoot. And I thought, why not do the Monday reading? So this is filmed on Saturday, the 11th. 11! With all the things that we have spoken about the past days, with all the awareness, I feel that there is some kind of strength that surrounds you, a sureness that surrounds you. Yeah. And I was actually guided to take the Sacred Power reading cards. The very colorful cards. Let me know how is the weather where you are today. Because today, when I film this, it's sunny, then it's hailing, then it's like snowing with like big snow, and then the sun is shining, and then it starts over. Yeah. I heard you're aligning with your inner child. You are playing well with your inner child these days. You're manifesting something beautiful. Something very, very beautiful. But most importantly, you are doing something very important when it comes to inner work. That is the key. So it doesn't matter if you feel confused about something. Like we spoke about in the last video I made, you might not be called to take action right now. You just need to be comfortable with yourself, with your decisions, with whatever is happening around you, and the rest will follow. That is the beauty of it, right? Yeah. I am looking for the this again. I can't remember what it's called. The name that was in my mind was Torch, with that, which that is not what it is, but it's interesting because it did come up in a reading. Was that with one of the monthlies? Oh, what was that? I wonder. Was it one of the April readings? What do we need to know today? Smiling. Keep smiling, I heard. Everything is going to turn out better than you think. Retreat. Oh, look at this. Should we, for the fun of it, take 3 cards? So it's past, present, future. Just retreat. Be in your element right now, and something is happening. There could be something with a soulmate, obviously, but it could also be, you know, you beautifully blending out your masculine and feminine energy. That's how we manifest. Yeah. Reflection. Look at that. It reminds me of the wolf. What is that story about the grandfather and the grandson, where the grandson asks the grandfather about the wolves, the 2 wolves that we have inside of us, and he's asking his grandfather which wolf is going to win, and the grandfather is like, well, it depends on what wolf you feed, right? Is it the wolf of despair, destruction, positivity? Or is it the wolf of optimism and happiness and love? I can't remember the whole wolf story, poem, but you can find it online. We are taking each card as it is. It actually landed on that one. Retreat. Spend time with nature. Seek silence and solitude. I feel you have done that in the weekend, because I feel that the intimacy is more the here and now. So it's the energy of today, Monday. So now that I am recording this on Saturday, I am in this energy of retreating, of connecting with nature, relaxing, right? But nature is for sure going to be very, 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 very healing. There might have been some stress going on in the weekend. Chronic fatigue. There might have been something with triggers, something that just suddenly came up. Synchronicity. Have you been thinking about something you want to do? Something that could reset your energy again? Yeah, what do you want to pay attention to? What do you want to do now? There might have been a trigger. Intimacy is often associated with being sexual. In fact, emotional intimacy, which has nothing to do with being sexual, is the foundation of any great relationship. That is true. If one is unable to be open and connect to their partner on an emotional level, it becomes difficult to maintain the equilibrium of a balanced relationship. We must learn to be emotionally intimate, which is actually one of the biggest upgrades that we are working on right now. Share your feelings and thoughts on important issues on a deeper level to maintain physical and emotional connections. In the past, there has been fear around intimacy. There could have been a fear when it comes to intimacy, if it has something to do with sexuality, letting people get close to you, if it has something to do with your emotions. It feels like Monday is the start of a week where we dive into our intimacy. We're learning something very important. Nourish your time, your body. Wear clothes that feels appealing to you. Create and make memorable moments with loved ones, and open lines of communication to support difficult topics of conversations. So today, what could help you when it comes to moving forward with intimacy or emotions? It could be the way that we speak to ourselves, right? So now the reflection is in the past. Let's see. Right now, the wolf asks you to take time away from others so that you can separate your thoughts and feelings. It might have something to do with the trigger. There's someone who's triggering you. Separate yourself from that feeling or the fear. Like, separate yourself from the fear. Why do you feel these emotions bubbling up? Why is there a trigger? Why do you resist something? Stay clear of gossip and holding secrets for others. Yes. No more secrets. If there's something you need to talk about with someone, you need to talk about it. The wolf signifies the influence of addictions, manipulation, and use-abuse scenarios. Okay, I think we need the tarot just to dig a little deeper. But I feel with the intimacy in the beginning, there's something you're letting go of that has hindered you in the past when it comes to making decisions. If this has something to do with relationships in general, relationships can be with ourselves, with friends, with co-workers, bosses, family members, friends, whatever. I think I mentioned that 2 times. Oh, it didn't want to shuffle and I didn't understand why until I saw this. The moon card reversed, well, Pisces. It could be something with addictions. Sometimes we can also be addicted to resistance, or we can be addicted to the pain of a feeling, right? There could be something that's bubbling up so that you finally can realize that you're actually free of it. That's sometimes what happens when bad feelings flare up in our system. It's for us to feel through them and analyze them and let them go for good. So let's see, what is this reflection, the wolf, about? What is happening? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning. Something is turning in your life. And that's our 1111 for the better. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Kind of feel like I sound different suddenly. Well, something is shifting in your life. And it might trigger you for some reason. Yeah. It's like the universe asks you, you can't hold on to both wolves, right? You have to let something go. You have to let the anger or the fear or the pain or the indecisiveness or the addiction or the worry, the fear. You have to let it go. That is what the wolf is asking of you, to let go of both. Yeah, well, both. I don't know what that is about. Let go of both. Well, maybe there's something. But yeah, look at that. Letting go of control. Whatever is being moved into your life feels like a retreat. If it includes delays or not, you have to go with it and stand strong and not be afraid, because the 9 of Wands can be being afraid of intimacy, being afraid of emotions, being afraid of letting go of whatever that is. You are ready, I heard. Yeah. I did see the King of Pentacles, so there could be something with a father. And then here, the King of Cups reversed. Not being fully emotionally available. Are you fully emotionally available, no matter what it is? Doesn't have to be anything to do with a relationship or intimacy, sexual energy. It can be whatever. Are you emotionally available when it comes to speaking about a potential future or potential opportunity? Or do you resist? I mean, I know that I have had that. In the weekend. We're really talking about the potential of magical things and then resisting, because straight away my brain jumps into like, well, I can't do that because, well, what about this and what about that, and how do I do this, how do I do that, and am I good enough? It is what our brain loves to do. What else, Spirit? Because you really know why. You are moving into calmer waters, but you do have to let go of something. If it is fear or whatever it is. Again, you cannot carry 2 wolves inside of you. Or you cannot keep feeding both wolves, because that creates some kind of sabotage in yourself. Last card. Spirit. Well. There's something that the universe is trying to make you aware of. What is that? Page of Swords, 4 of Cups. It could be someone who is actually trying to make you aware of something. It could be someone who's younger, or they just feel younger. Someone who's witty. It could be a spirit guide or your higher self. But it could be the universe. But there is this energy of like, hey, take a look at this. Realize that you need to let go of this. The fear, whatever. For some of you guys, it could be a person, right? It could be someone who does have well, I don't know if Aries is linked together with it, but I heard Aries, so I'm gonna go with it. Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And we did also see the Moon card reverse. It could be someone who has that in the chart that you need to let go of. Or it's just someone who is emotionally unavailable. But there could be something with communication. Maybe you need to just communicate clearly and speak up. Speak what's on your mind. Don't follow the guidelines of someone else's words. If there's something that doesn't feel right, sit right with you, speak up. How do you want things to go, to be? Look closer. There might also be something that comes your way today that can actually help you. It could be documents, it can be something you read online, something you see, it could be from a movie. Pay attention. There's an opportunity coming your way today. That's it, people. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.